everyone. Could you be having someone who lives in Schengen countries and you're wondering if this person can sponsor you to go and visit them? That's why today I want to talk about sponsorship in Schengen visa. What is sponsorship? Who can sponsor you? What documents are required? Does it mean when you have a sponsor, your application visa is going to be approved? What are the common mistakes people do when they are submitting these documents? I'm going to answer all those questions, so stay tuned, watch till the end, and please, if you're not subscribed, do so. Give me a like, leave me a comment, so that we can go together. So, what is sponsorship in Schengen visa? It's basically when you cannot sponsor yourself, when you cannot pay your all cost from your country to the foreign country, and you need someone to step in and pay all of the cost or part of it. Who can sponsor you? A family, a friend, a spouse, a partner who lives in that foreign country can 100% sponsor you. What are the documents which are required? The sponsor is supposed to send his or her passport copies or ID. The officers from the embassy wants to be convinced that this person is a citizen to that country. And that's why by checking those two documents, a passport, copies, and an ID, probably he has a permit to live in that country. So it's very important your sponsor to have his passport copies or ID ready to send to you. Another document is the bank statement. Because this person is going to sponsor you, the officer wants to see if he's financially stable to sponsor you. How much money does he have in his account? And that's why he needs to send at least 3 bank statements, current bank statements. And again, it's only that because he has some amount of money in his account doesn't guarantee that he can financially sponsor you. They also want to know, is this person employed? Yes. They want to see his work contract. They want to see his pay slip. Does this person has a business? Yes. They want to see his business permit. So, it's very important for your sponsor to have those bank statement, work contract, pay slip ready to send to you so that you can submit with other documents. Another document, they want to see the proof of your residence. Where do you live? That means they want to see your address. When you are writing the invitation letter, you have to indicate your address. This is where I live along these trees, and this is my postcode, everything like that. So it's very important to include your residence details. Does it mean that if you've gotten a sponsor who have all the documents I've mentioned, okay, you are going to get this Schengen visa? The answer is no. If the officers have also to check thorough the other documents, the other information, if it is correct. And if they find everything else is correct and the sponsorship documents and information is also correct, then I guarantee you, you are going to be granted this visa. What are the mistakes people do? 1, when it comes to sponsorship, they make a mistake of giving inconsistent information which does not match. Your sponsor says that is going to pay for you everything, but in your application letter you say that you're going to pay for yourself for the ticket and the insurance, and it's only your sponsor going to pay for you the accommodation. That's a contradiction. And the officers are going to see there's something fishy here, and that might cause you not to be granted that visa. So it is always very important to make sure that the information you give and the information from your sponsor all match, and also plus what you're going to fill in the application form. Another mistake people do, it is weak sponsorship documents. What do I mean? For example, your sponsor says that he's going to make sure that he's going to sponsor all the cost. But when they look into his bank account, the money which is there, it's not enough. There is no way the officers are going to be convinced this sponsor is going to cover for all your cost. So when the sponsor says he's going to cover for all your cost, let in his bank account have that money. Or even if the money is not enough, let him have a contract, work contract, and a pay slip, such that they know by the time you are going to be traveling, you will have some money which can cover your expenses. So you make sure that when you tell your sponsor to send all the documents, they have to be enough. They have to have all good information, and they have to be complete. Another mistake people do is the sponsor writes an invitation letter saying that he is going to sponsor you for only 30 days you are going to be in that country. But in your application form, you've written that you're going to stay in that country for like 2 months, that is 60 days. Who is going to sponsor for the other month, you know? It can make your application not to be approved. So always make sure that all information, it is honest and it is matching in everywhere. Another mistake people do when it comes to sponsoring, you find that the sponsor does not submit genuine documents. They know very well that they are supposed to give 3 months current bank statement. And then instead of giving that, they give like not current bank statement. That will cause your visa not to be approved. So always be careful and communicate to them that to give valid and good document. So I hope you've understood well what it means by sponsorship in Schengen visa. And it is very important to adhere to the rules, what the correct documents, you know. And if all the documents are right and the other documents, I'm 100% that your visa is going to be approved. So if this message has helped you, please subscribe, give me a like, and let's move together. Thank you so much.